There is an island that doesn't exist on any official map. Satellites can't find it. Ships can't reach it. Yet, every 7 years, fishermen from the same coastline claim to see it. Some even step onto it, but none of them ever return the same. The strangest part, the next appearance, is almost here, along a remote coastline. Locals have passed down the same story for generations. Every 7 years, just before sunrise, a small island appears where the sea should be empty. No storms, no earthquakes, no explanation, only an island covered in thick fog. Old fishermen refuse to sail toward it, not because they're superstitious, but because they say the island watches them first. Some claim they've seen strange lights moving through the trees. Others swear they heard voices calling their names from the shore. Even though nobody was there, most people dismiss these stories as folklore until they hear what happened in 1998. According to local stories, 5 experienced fishermen decided to investigate the island. They anchored their boat offshore and walked into the dense forest. The island was completely silent. No birds, no insects, not even the sound of waves. Only footprints leading deeper inside. But they weren't human. Each print had 4 long toes and stretched nearly half a meter. The men followed them. Hours later, they found something impossible, an abandoned lighthouse. But every wall inside was covered with calendars. Every calendar showed the same year, 2039. The strange thing, this happened decades before 2039. One fisherman noticed fresh smoke rising behind the lighthouse. Someone, or something, was still there. They followed the smoke into the forest. Then, their radios stopped working. Compasses began spinning. One flashlight turned on by itself. Another suddenly exploded. That's when they heard footsteps, not running, walking, slowly, matching their pace. Every time they stopped, the footsteps stopped too, but nobody was behind them. As evening approached, fog covered the island. Visibility dropped to only a few meters. One of the men looked toward the beach and saw a tall figure standing beside their boat. It wasn't moving. It had no visible face, just a black silhouette, far taller than any human. The others looked too. The figure was gone. Seconds later, they heard someone whisper, "Leave one behind." Nobody admitted hearing it, but every single one of them started walking faster. The group finally reached the shoreline. Their boat was still there, but one fisherman was missing. Nobody remembered seeing him disappear. Nobody remembered his last words. It was as if their memories had been erased. They left immediately. As the boat drifted away, the island slowly vanished into the fog, exactly as if it had never existed. Years later, one surviving fisherman gave a final interview. He said the island wasn't disappearing, it was moving, looking for somewhere else to appear. Then he said something that investigators never explained. When we left, there were still 5 people on the boat. The problem was, only 4 of us were human. He never spoke publicly again. Whether the island truly exists, or is only a legend, nobody knows. But according to local folklore, every 7 years, the sea gives people one chance to find an island that was never meant to be found.